Shalom. This is Harud. Yeah, sorry about the. I should disconnect it, but it goes on, comes off, goes on, comes off. I don't know. But so I was watching that what's that black guy name? They be talking about Thoth and all that. I forgot his name. Him going, against the white guy or whatever, right? And I forgot that guy name, that black guy name. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He got the box haircut. Always talking about the emerald tablets and and the something English and y'all know what I'm talking about. But so I'm listening to these dudes, right? And the thing that amazes me, right, is as I'm listening to them, right, I can tell that this was staged. Like that whole debate thing that they had, or whatever it's supposed to be, I can tell that it was set up to, not to make the black guy look bad, because he's part of the system, so it don't even matter. You know what I mean? But it was set up to keep people deceived. You see what I'm saying? It was set up to keep people in almost the same state of mind. Because after I listened to the little so-called debate, I started reading the comments and I'm going back to Jesus and all this and that. And I'm just like, wow. Like, the man just said some stuff. He's saying this person, that book, this, and it's like nobody, I haven't seen not one video where these guys is going to research this stuff or whatever. And you gotta look at it from a standpoint of the rulers. They can make what the fuck they want to make. They done turned the fake Egypt over there into real Egypt, and the real Egypt over here, they done turned that to nothing, saying it ain't even true, and people believe it. So you can't. There is no way you can. It's no way that the only way that any of this stuff is going to come to head, the Creator's going to bring it to the head. It's too much witchcraft, too many spirits and entities involved in this. Because you see, I peeped the whole thing. It's all an inclusion thing, right? Make everybody think it's all about everybody else, and what that does is that doesn't single out the real people that is literally happening to. You know what I'm saying? That it kind of dismisses them, and it's like, no, well, what people went through what y'all went through, and there's nobody that went through what we're going through. Nobody. So it's just it's kind of amazing, because you got your own people do it. And that's where you see the scripture where the Creator say that they almost deceive the elect. You know what I'm saying? And that's true, because this shit is serious. The technology is crazy, but the problem is, we don't understand is that the stuff that we see, that we think is new technology, it's not new. They're just rewrapping it and rebranding it. And they took everything away by then. So when them plagues and all that stuff hit, they was able to snatch up everything and hide everything, and you know what I'm saying? So, they literally got y'all thinking y'all was living in huts made out of feathers and all that. Y'all believe that dumb shit if you want to. That don't even make sense. You telling me that the world got civilized when the most violence race takes center stage. So now it gets civilized and all this technology. Come on, y'all. Like, you gotta, at some point in your mind, you gotta have some type of common sense. You know, and then it's like there's stories in the Bible, like this story with Joseph. I think it's either Joseph or Daniel, one of them. And he wanted, I think it was Joseph. He wanted to know where his brother was, and he looked at a stone or looked at something, and it showed where his brother it was, like a damn phone or something. You don't know. And then there's actually a cell phone, the Egyptian cell phone. The Egyptians had cell phones. I actually still got the picture in my phone. You know, with the Egyptian hieroglyphs on it as numbers. So, there ain't nothing new under the sun. They just got it, they just rewrapped it and got you thinking that all this stuff is new. And they deceiving you with all this stuff that you think is so wonderful. This shit old as dirt. There ain't want nobody walking around in no damn stones and all. Like, come on, y'all. I mean, the thing is, we were more smarter than they are now, because we knew what the power of the earth was, and that, you know, the stones and everything, and the certain types of rocks and stones absorb certain energies and release certain energies. We knew that. See, and they know it too. That's why they kill things and let you build a house in something that's dead. So, you know, it starts negative. You know what I mean? Like, your house is built out of dead trees. That's a living being. You might not think so, but that's a living being. And you're going to find out real fast, real soon, that all these things you think ain't alive, oh, they alive. Yeah. They didn't say the trees are going to rejoice for nothing. How a tree going to rejoice if it don't have emotions? Like, come on. You got to start thinking and just pay attention to what's going on. Like, look at the stuff that's going on. And you can say, oh, no, it's AI, it's a trick. Yeah, okay. Call it what you want to. I started seeing something the other day, right? So they got this it's a video up of this big giant black guy, big as hell. This nigga like 10 feet tall, I think, or 9 feet. Big as that. Look like Incredible Hulk, right? And you know, people were saying, no, it's AI generated. Okay, it could be, but why? So when you do get a real giant standing around a bunch of people, you're gonna think it's AI. And here, there's a real flesh and blood giant right in your face, and you're gonna think it's generated. I'm telling y'all, they setting y'all up for a whammy. They setting y'all up for a whammy. This shit gonna slide up on y'all like you ain't gonna believe. All this shit gonna come down. And I'm honest with you, I think this grid plays a major part in us not being able to see other things. This electrical grid. I really do, because if you start looking up electrical symbols, damn near all electrical symbols are names of demons. Damn near all of them. The Om, all of them. Resistance, all of them. So it makes you wonder, like, what are they, you know what I mean? Like, is this grid that we live in? Because we live under a grid. These wires going corner to corner in boxes, those are grids. And you're not going to tell me that these grids aren't letting off a frequency. You don't know what frequency they tune to. That frequency could be blinding you. So it's just amazing how all of a sudden they keep talking about somebody attacking the grid, and then it's going to be pitch black, and y'all going to start seeing things. And really, like, you got to start reading in between the lines and paying attention to what you're being told. Because again, remember, they don't have to tell you like, hey, this is going to happen. They just have to tell you. They could tell you in the movie. They could tell you what they call fear mongering. They could tell you what however they want to tell you. They told you. It's up to you to listen. You know, you don't want to listen. That's between you and when you see what you see. You're going to start seeing, because there's a dark side and there's a light side. It's a push and pull. And it's always going to be like that. The Most High tell you He created the evil. So obviously the evil is necessary. It has to be. There's no such thing as all good. Like even when you read the book of Ezekiel, right? And after everything is done. Everything. The whole thing is done, right? And it says nobody, the people, the children aren't going to die anymore, right? They're going to live long, long, long lives, right? What do it say? In those nations, when they try to rise up, I will throw them down. It didn't say I'm going to eradicate them totally and they never, ever be around again because I don't want no evil. No, you got to have that. It's a push-pull. It's a positive and a negative. That's a balancing. That's why the Creator tell you your ways ain't my ways ain't your ways. What you see is messed up. He see is a balance. He know what's going on. See, the funny thing about this is, right? The same way we'll look and see a child get something happen to a child and take it real emotionally, right? And say, damn, now how could like what kind of God is you? This, that. The same way you would destroy a robot that looked like a child because you created it. It's your creation. You see what I'm saying? You're not gonna have sympathy for no child, especially if it's the metal plates and all that stuff. You're gonna be like, yeah, all right, bow, and you're gonna destroy it. Especially if some mess going on. So it's just things are just not. It's the way you perceive stuff, and I'm not saying that it's nice to know, like nice for something like that to happen. What I'm saying is you got to look at it from another lens. The only thing you looking at stuff is in an emotional state. You know what I mean? And a lot of stuff, like when a lot of people do stuff, like a lot of things happen. Like look, let's take David for instance, right? When David got sent his friend to the front line to get killed, so because he went and slept with his homie wife and got her pregnant, so he had him pretty much knocked off, so he can have the man woman, right? How did David get punished? The Most High took that child, right? Now in your mind, because you thinking emotionally, that's messed up. Was it messed up when he got the man killed and had the man wife? Was that messed up? Okay then. So this is it's a cause and effect. You know what I mean? It's a cause and effect. And that's what it is, and plus the child was born out of wickedness. So you don't play that. And people don't see it like that. It's just like so there's a saying that goes and says that if a man marry a woman and he takes her virginity, her innocence, and then lie and say she wasn't innocent and demands his dowry back and and defame the girl, pretty much make the girl look real bad, that when she's tested and it finds out that he lied, that he used to be stoned to death, right? And people say, well, damn, like, shit. I mean, but you ain't looking at the whole thing. Because you just looking at, he just did one little thing. You ain't looking at the whole thing. And let me just give you a little, for instance. Let me just tell you. Just think about it like this. So that man did that, right? Let's just say that the judgment ain't to kill him. So that man did that, right? And he ran around and blasted that girl name out, made her look, her family, destroyed their name. She never will get married. They will never have respect no more. But guess what else he gonna go do? He gonna run around, tell all his friends what he did, and guess what his friends gonna do? Oh shit. Damn, I probably could do that to that Joan down there. She nice as hell. I don't want to marry her. I just want to hit. Look at that. She got a fat ass. And he do it. And then he tell about how he got away with it. And then he do it. And then he do it. Now all of a sudden you got all this wickedness permeating through the whole city. All from one man. And the Most High tell you to do what? Kill the evil from the people. Y'all, but I'm telling y'all keep thinking that when everything's said and done, that you're not going back to those laws that was had to be kept. The problem is y'all not reading. Y'all not reading. Even though you're supposed to be keeping them laws anyway, but y'all not reading. Because he said, I'm going to teach you my ways again. And you're going to have a new day, a new Passover. So, Y'all think this shit a game. Y'all keep believing this bullshit they telling y'all. They lying. Right through their teeth. And they got a lot of pastors, shit, damn near all of them, right with them. And if you, as a grown man or woman, do not realize or cannot comprehend that these people will do anything for money and sit there and say, I stand up for the Creator, they're lying. You should know by now. Nobody's standing up for the Creator. That's why when you read the Torah, it says that. Who's going to stand up for me? Who's going to seek out my children? No, nobody's seeking us out. He said, I got to gather y'all. So, y'all, I don't know what the fuck y'all reading. I don't know what people is comprehending. I don't see how you read past Exodus 20:4 and still come up with this man. I don't get it. I don't see how you read. It's so many, damn near every prophet say the same thing. They just regurgitate the same stuff. Might as well say. And y'all still just come in y'all mind and say, oh yeah, that's him. I don't get it. He tell you a man can't die for your sin. He wasn't no man. Oh shit, he came out of a woman's vagina. I don't understand that one. How you come out of somebody's vagina, but you ain't no man? He died, didn't he? Allegedly. Men die, don't they? Like, come on, y'all. Ugh. Y'all don't make no damn sense sometimes. And I mean, you just gotta use common sense. Why would you, if your children acting out and doing all types of messed up shit, you would let your kids kill you to prove to them that you love them? Huh? And y'all can talk all that spiritual shit you want to talk. Any way you look at it, what the fuck? Like, no, that's not how you show your kids you love them. You chastise them and you teach them right from wrong. That's love. Love ain't talking about, hey, come here, slap shit out of me and fuck me up, and so you know not to do it no more. What kind of bullshit is that? I don't know, but y'all better get your minds, get your heads out the gutter, cause man, y'all like ostriches with your head stuck in the sand. Seriously, and it's so sad because I've talked to and seen so many people when they cannot defend that lie, when you sit there and you use that Torah against their ass, Yeah, I said Torah. I ain't say nothing about the other book. They're just the Torah. They could listen. They get to start screaming insults. They get to start saying shit. They listen. It's like, damn. I mean, when I realized it, right, when somebody bring it to my attention, right, I remember the guy said, I gotta get that shit out your system. And I remember when he had me read it, I just was looking at it like, hold on, what? You know, he didn't present it the way I did, but he made me read that, and I read it, and I was like, wait a minute. Whoa. Wait. That don't make sense. How the hell, huh? How does this happen? Like, this don't make sense. And, you know, he said one thing to me. He said, find me that man's name in this book. And you know, the funny thing is, I went right to that Emmanuel thing, right? And he lit my ass up. And when he came at me with them scriptures and backed up who Emmanuel really is, shut my ass right up. Shut me right up, because I only thing I could do is try to run to that New Testament. But how you gonna run to something that listen, think about it like this, right? If you're my child, right? And things I did in the past when you was a child, right? The only way you can explore the things I did in the past is that you have to go into the things that I did in the past into my life, right? And so let's say somebody wrote a biography about me, right? So that biography about me, the only way you're going to be able to show who and what I am is in my biography, right? Or and through people that knew me, that was alive with me, not somebody with a story. They have to physically have been with me, right? You can't go to my son and ask my son about shit I did when he wasn't even born. You have to go to the accounts before him. So how in the hell are you going to go into a book about a man that's supposed to have been born to do something? Well, that's talking about he's whatever. And it's telling you before he was even thought of, his name wasn't even mentioned. His name's nowhere in there. But everybody else's name is. And then the parts that people take and try to twist and say this is talking about, all you got to do is read the next sentence. If I'm writing a story and I'm talking about something and I put a period so I don't have a run-on sentence and I'm still talking about that story, how you going to stop at the period and just say that's the end of it? When I'm literally, because I could have said, and I picked the money up and went into the house and told, period. Told what? You got to go to the next sentence. Told my wife that I found X, Y, and Z. Like, oh man, listen. Keep changing, keep adding to, keep taking away. And woe unto you. That's all I got to say. That is the song of the day. But y'all, I have given y'all 24 nice, beautiful minutes. I hope y'all enjoyed them. If you want to donate, my Cash App is $Greg. $Greg A29. $Greg A29. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a witch comb, right? And I'm gonna tape it right on here. Right here. If you want to donate, $A Greg 29. Right there. Yep. That's what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna get out of here, y'all, because I got some stuff I gotta take care of. And I don't feel like getting yelled at right now. You know what I mean? Yeah. Alright, y'all. Shalom. So this is gonna be 3 videos that I'm uploading. I'm just warning y'all now. These motherfuckers take forever to upload on YouTube. That's the only other downfall. They take damn near a day to upload sometimes. All right, y'all. Shalom.